Hello, my loves. It's your girl Joy, Deja King, and yes. So today's topic is, you all, I feel duped. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, why do I feel duped? Let me just get right into it. So let me tell you all, when I woke up on November 5th, Tuesday, November 5th, I was super excited to go vote. Super duper excited. I really believed that either later on that night or when I woke up the next morning, it would be announced that this beautiful, intelligent, articulate black woman was now the 47th president of the United States of America. I had really convinced myself of that. It was, when that didn't happen, it was like, wait. Because that night, you all, going back and forth between some of the news stations, watching as they were like counting down the ballots and things of that nature. And I was actually watching it on the phone with my sister. And it started getting late and everything. I was just like, I was starting to look like, what's really going on? Because these numbers wasn't adding up. You know what I mean? They were not adding up. And I was like, something, but then I was thinking, just like in Pennsylvania, the outstanding votes were like in Philly, like major cities where I'm thinking the majority of her votes were going to come in to kind of like make up for some of the rural cities and things of that nature. So then I was like, you know what? I'm going to sleep. When I wake up in the morning, they would have counted all those ballots and my girl will be where she's supposed to be, on top. That's not what happened, y'all. That's not what happened. Nope. Little did I know, when I was gonna wake up, it was gonna be all bad news, y'all. All bad news. Yes. And I feel duped. I believe that women were gonna come out in full force and vote for her to make up for any sort of deficit with other voters. I mean, I thought women were really going to come out and support her strong, but it was actually lower, okay? It was 7 points lower than Biden, all right? And let's look at young voters. I also thought young voters were going to really show up and make a huge difference for Kamala, mainly because my niece, who was her first time voting, I mean, she was so excited about voting for Kamala. Her and all her little college friends, all like, yes, we're going to vote for Kamala. Woo, 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 woo. So I thought they was going to come out in droves too. Young women, just women in general, especially young people. But I guess they weren't excited enough. I'm putting on my phone so I can read these numbers for y'all. Because, we want facts when it comes to this. Because when it comes to stuff like that, our feelings, our emotions are irrelevant. It's about the receipts and the facts, okay? So let's pull out the receipts right now. So let's go gender. Women, now, Harris got +8 compared to Trump for the 2024. But Biden got +15. Now we're going to race. Black men. Biden got +60. Harris got +56. Them 4 points matter, y'all. I'm telling y'all, when you in a close election, all points matter. 4 points. Is this right? Because if this is right, the white man really came out for Kamala. God bless them. Hold on, y'all. I may have to redo that. But if that's the truth, shout out to white men. Black women. Now, black women, as we showed up for our girl Kamala. She actually did better with black women than Biden did. Biden got +81. Harris got +84. But let's get to it. Latino men. Latino men. Biden got +23. This time in 2020, Trump got +12. That's like a 35-point difference. Trump flipped it and added to it. So a total of a difference of +35. how do you get past that, y'all? How do you get past that? And when you're running, you can't. Young voters shift away from Harris toward Trump. That's right. 18 to 29-year-olds, the percentage change was negative 5%. Negative 5%. When Biden ran against Trump in 2020, Biden got 81,284,666 votes. Trump, he got 51.3% of the votes. Trump, on the other hand, got 74,224,319, 46.8 percentage points of the votes, of the popular votes, okay? So Biden, way more popular vote than Trump. Trump actually got a little bit less. He got this time around, he got 73,594,762, 50.7%. And Kamala got 69,274,391, 47.7. So that means less people voted, and she got way less votes than Biden when it came to popular votes. So, yes, I feel duped because that female power, the female power that I thought was going to show up and show out for Kamala did not deliver. The young people that I thought was going to show up and show out for Kamala did not deliver. We had three options. We had Kamala Harris, Trump, or stay at home. And another reason why I believe Kamala Harris lost is because people decided to stay at home. Trump actually won the popular vote. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, she lost 35 percentage points of Latino men. Yes, Latino men, 35% from Biden. Biden was up by 23% in 2020. She was down. Trump was up by 12% this time. So you all do the math. Okay, that's a huge difference. He played the game way better than the Democrats. In Georgia, he flipped it where she lost 10% of independent voters. She lost that from Joe Biden when he won in 2020. 10% of independent voters. I mean, listen, y'all. Numbers don't lie, y'all. The numbers don't lie. Lord Jesus. I make financial contributions to the Democratic Party, okay? I told them I wasn't making no more contributions if you all get rid of President Joe Biden and be on the top of the ticket. I was that person. They somehow convinced me, oh, if we keep Joe, even if he wins presidency, our hands will be tied because the down tickets, we'll lose the House, we'll lose the Senate. Nobody's going to be feeling motivated to come out and vote for the other party. So he'll be president, but he won't have any real power to get things done. So we need somebody else to get people excited so we can win on the down tickets. Now listen, y'all done already lost. The Democrats done lost the Senate. Y'all probably gonna lose the House too. So what did you really gain? Nothing. I feel like the Democrats end up getting exactly what they deserve. They played themselves. You know why? No loyalty. Except for Kamala Harris, because I really believe that she was put into a position, she was kind of thrown into this position, and she did an excellent job. I mean, she had less than 200 days to implement a presidential campaign, and she did a phenomenal job. She handled it with such class and such grace. And although I think that, Kamala is just amazing. She literally, if you watch the debate between the one and only debate between her and Trump, she dog walked him. I'm serious. The woman is so sharp. But it was almost like they put her in a position where she could not win, trying to make us believe that the momentum was enough behind her that she could pull it off. And mind you, the woman had $1 billion. I mean, y'all, she had all the money in the world, a whole $1 billion campaign. That's why you follow your first instincts. My first instincts told me she couldn't win, and she didn't win. Why couldn't the Democrats rally behind a man that was elderly and wasn't as sharp as he used to be? But y'all should have just stuck with him the same way the Republicans always stick with Trump. This man then came and bullied his way into the Republican Party and switched it all the way around, and they just ride with him. This man don't seem competent to do nothing. I'm serious. That man don't seem competent to do nothing, but they just roll with him. And look what they did. They won. Y'all should have just rolled with Joe, because I guarantee you would have rolled with Joe. He would have won. Even though he beat Trump in 2020, you all decided he wasn't good enough for you all anymore. And so you all just dismissed him like a piece of trash. And I'm going to tell y'all something. The American people saw that. You don't know how many people that I spoke to when I was doing this year's phone bank. They told me they were voting for Kamala Harris, but they were very upset of how the Democrats treated Joe Biden. A lot of people like Joe Biden. I like Joe Biden. Only the Democrats, specifically Nancy Pelosi, who's on everybody's news channel, basically trying to shame this man to step down. Okay? And a lot of people were upset about that. A lot of people, especially a lot of voters. 'Cause let's remember, he got 14 million votes in the primary. Okay? And so the Democratic Party took it upon themselves to say, oh, we don't care what the people want. We're going to put our own candidate in there. They didn't even offer up a primary. If they were going to go with someone new, they should have done that at least a year ahead of time, so there could have been a primary, and voters could have felt like they had a say as to who was representing them on the ticket. That's just how democracy works. And Democrats are always screaming democracy, democracy, democracy. But yet it looked like there was just like this whole coup to get Joe Biden out because you all didn't believe that he could win. And what makes that so troubling to me is that the Republicans, they were willing to put their whole everything. I mean, they said all the money that's coming in is going to go towards getting Trump into office. They were very vocal about that. No hesitation. Now, this is a whole convicted felon. This is a man that that caused January the 6th. This man did so many, to me, actions that it should have disqualified him from ever being any sort of nominee for anything. If Republicans can be loyal for a candidate like Trump, who sent the MAGA mob after them on January the 6th because he was mad that he lost. I think he's a clown. I heard Iran had like a $500,000 hit on that man's head. You know what I mean? I think he's a con man, and I think he belongs on reality television, not representing the United States of America. But Trump did. They rallied behind him. Y'all should have did the same thing for President Joe Biden. That's what you should have did. Okay? That's what you should have did. Because just like Clyburn, the congressman in South Carolina, told y'all back in 2020, Joe Biden was the only person that could beat Trump. He was the only person under those circumstances as of June or July was the only person that could beat Trump. And why? Because just like in 2020, whether y'all like it or not, Joe Biden appeals to a large percentage of white men and white women, okay? Especially suburban women. And suburban women is the biggest group of people that vote, okay? But y'all decided that he wasn't good enough for you anymore. And I think people like myself and a lot of other voters who wanted to believe the message that they were delivering feel duped. We feel duped. I was convinced by the media, even just people I talk to, comments, just everything, that people were so sick of Trump that she would be able to beat him. And I was going to have this just phenomenal black woman out there just representing the country. And that didn't happen. And that was so disappointing to me. It's a little disheartening, but it's a wake-up call. Although I feel duped, I don't feel defeated. American people are just not ready for a woman to lead our country, in my opinion. They keep showing us that. We need to put somebody in there that can win. Because do we really want J.D. Vance as our president after Trump finishes his term? I mean, is that what we want? I don't think so. I think we need to get somebody in there that could actually win. Somebody like Gavin Newsom or Josh Shapiro. I think those two candidates could really easily win. Hopefully, Trump, now that he has won and he's the president and he won't be going to jail, that he will stop this hateful rhetoric and try to unify this country. Because I know a lot of you all, you swear down that Trump is going to be Santa Claus and, you know, money's going to be pouring down 24/7. All of a sudden, prices are going to come down. Housing is going to come down. All these wonderful things, now that Trump has been elected, it's just going to happen for you all, okay? Mind you, immigration, on first day, he trying to send y'all back, okay? If you ain't got your paperwork in order, just be ready. Because he told y'all what he was going to do. But y'all don't care because, you know, men, Latino men, man told you what he was going to do. You all made your choices. I hope it works out for you, okay? I want everybody to win, not just Trump and his little cronies, okay? Because, you know, that's going to benefit is people like Elon Musk who don't really need it, okay? Let's be clear on that, okay? All is not lost. Let's look at the cup as half full instead of half empty, you all. Duped but not defeated. Duped but not defeated. All right, you all. I'm going to leave this there. I hope you all found this video informative or enlightening or something, okay? If not, that's fine too. Until next time, thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe. Bye. Bye.